We are back, and these are the finals after task 7, the last task during the 35th World Gliding Championship in Michałków. Finally, we made it to the end, but I would like to introduce you Grzegorz Kędzierski, the towing pilot from Aeroklub Ostrowski from Michałków. Hello, Grzegorz.
Hello.
We've put a 360 camera on your wing, and we can tell something about the towing procedure. Grzegorz, can you tell us something how the procedure of towing looks like?
Yes, our job is to take the gliders up to the air as fast as possible. The towing procedure is quite easy. We flying straight ahead, reaching the 400 meters, then we turning left or right, depend of the task setter, and then we are making the downwind turn, and we giving the sign to release to the glider pilot at the 600 meters, and then we try to be back on the ground as fast as possible.
Hard job to do?
No, it's easy. We have 12 planes so far here, and towing all 140 gliders is taking us around 1 hour 20 minutes.
Yeah, a pretty good job. Safe job?
It is safe. There was no unsafe situation.
Okay, well, what's the most important thing in towing? The average speed.
Yes, we need to maintain the towing speed. Depends on the glider. For a club class is 120 kilometers per hour. For a standard and 15-meter class, where the gliders are a little bit heavier, the wing load is higher. We need to maintain around 130, 140 kilometers per hour, and this is critical because if we fly slower, it can be unsafe for a glider pilot.
Yeah, some of the gliders, we have to tell you that they need around 150 even kilometers per hour. Probably the JS3s, right?
JS3, yes.
Yeah, so that's why they put the 15-meter class gliders at the end of the grid, or even in the middle of the grid.
Yeah, we have some handicap. We have a little bit longer runway, so it's safer for us to take off.
Okay, this is the video from the towing plane, from the wing of a towing plane. So, well, pretty nice view from the 360 camera. What about the landscape, Grzegorz? Have you got any spare time? You know, to just watch?
I have a lot of time to watch around, but so far this season I made more than half thousand of tows, so I pretty know everything around here.
This is your daily job? This is what you are doing?
It's my hobby. I'm voluntary here.
Okay, another voluntary. We need to say something really warm to all volunteers here. We've got, Maciej, how many of them? 50 volunteers here during the World Gliding Championships. They are all here from the early morning, preparing coffee, doing the wave of the gliders. They are during the towing procedure also, because the glider needs to be catched on the wing, and then the towing procedure starts. So they are everywhere. Grzegorz is one of them, one of the volunteers. Thank you, Grzegorz, for being here and for giving us the brilliant video from your wing. This is this is 360 video, as you already noticed. 360 video from the towing plane. Grzegorz, thank you again.
Thank you very much.
We will be back in a second. We are expecting another finals of gliders in about a few minutes. We are expecting mass finals in a few minutes. Dobra, przełącz mnie na ten. Maciej, chodź. more than 500 kilometers in 15-meter class. That wasn't hard goal to achieve, especially watching at the meteo conditions right now. Above the Michalków, it is a blue thermal right now, no clouds, but there were some cumulus clouds on the route of the task.
Hello guys, hello everybody.
Maciej Całka.
Yeah, I think it's a beautiful last moment of our championships, beautiful task. It's real end, so I think a lot of us will have good memories about flying here, because you know, here above the airfield there are no clouds, but in true, glider pilots don't need the clouds above airfields. They need the clouds just on the road. So I think it's the nice situation. Cumulus clouds are exactly they should be, so you know, they will have quite good results today.
And this is the last day, as we already said, the last task during those championships. And what can we say more? After 7 tasks, we can say that the pilot who will win in each class, it will be a real champion. If it was just 4 tasks, I would even say it was a little bit more luck than skills.
I know. When I was beginning to plan these championships, I have in my mind some dream. I need a good weather, a lot of tasks, and the title should be very hard to achieve. And it is. We have 7 tasks, 7 valid tasks in all classes. We have beautiful weather at the final last task, and we have fighting on the road between those champions at the last moment. It is really nice, and I think it is what we dream about this.
Of course, let's have a look at the tracking for right now. The pilots needs to go to the last turning point, that's for sure, but we've got already a few of gliders here already in Michalków, but have a look. It's like maybe more than a half of them in one place, approaching to the last turning point.
Yeah, this is a real crowd here. Very close to the last turning point, and I think they will group because of the weather, because of some blue thermal across the road, and now they know that is the last chance to attack, to find a better position to final glide. So they will try to do everything. They will try to use all their skills to find a better way to home.
Okay, pretty interesting situation in totals, especially looking at the standard class.
Yeah,
as
we
you
were
already
talking
know
about
this.
this in a minute. It's really exciting because every pilot from the 1st to 10th place can take first place, and it's incredible. They are real champions for me because they are really good pilots, every one of them, and I'm impressed how they fly during the whole championships, and everything can happen in this class today.
Okay, Siak Selen from Netherlands already gained 5,420 points, but still Mateusz Siodłoczek, who is on the 2nd position, gained 5,344, so it's like 80 points less. But look at the 3rd and 10th position. We've got 5,300, more than 300 points on the 3rd position, and pilot with on the 10th position has got only 100 points less. So
you know, today will be a task for 1,000 points. So if you have a good result in such kind of task, you can climb on the table very high, very quickly. So what does it mean 100 point in this task? So everything can happen.
Okay, now we will switch into Polish. Maćku, jesteśmy na wizji. Cieszę się, że jesteśmy, chociaż jesteśmy tu po raz ostatni na żywo. Fajnie to wszystko przebiegało, natomiast...
No, muszę powiedzieć jedną rzecz. Dzień dobry przede wszystkim, ale powiem, że jest mi bardzo smutno. Jesteśmy tutaj po raz ostatni. Jutro już nasze studio będzie zdemontowane. Nie będzie transmisji na żywo, za wyjątkiem rozdania nagród. Nie będzie już kolejnej konkurencji na Mistrzostwach Świata w Ostrowie. Dzisiaj jest ostatni dzień. 2 tygodnie minęły, jak z bicza strzelił i naprawdę nie wiem, gdzie ten czas się podział. Tak szybko te dni minęły i żal będzie przyjechać tutaj na puste lotnisko.
Ale to dopiero jutro. Jeszcze dzisiaj pocieszmy się przez chwilę tymi emocjonującymi wydarzeniami, determinowanymi przez wyniki pilotów, dlatego że mówiliśmy o tym już w języku angielskim. W każdej klasie, w zasadzie w każdej klasie, chociaż oczywiście w klasie klub mamy, powiedzmy, więcej, możemy zachować więcej nerwów.
Więcej spokoju, tak.
Więcej spokoju.
Tutaj jesteśmy spokojni o wyniki polskich zawodników. Myślę, że niewiele może się zmienić w tabeli. Jesteśmy bardzo blisko medalowych pozycji, obronienia medalowych pozycji. No za wyjątkiem klasy klub. Emocje są potężne i pozostali zawodnicy naprawdę trzymają nas w nerwach do samego końca.
Macie Państwo przed ekranami swoimi total, jeśli chodzi o wyniki w właśnie klasie standard, bo o niej też mówiliśmy w języku angielskim. 100 punktów przewagi nad Mateuszem Siodłoczkiem ma Sjakselen z Holandii, tak? Natomiast zobaczcie Państwo na pozycję numer 3. Dmitrij Timoszenko z dorobkiem 5328 punktów, a na 10. pozycji Szwed Richard Swanstrom o powiedzmy 100 punktów mniej. To wszystko się może zdarzyć.
To jest sytuacja naprawdę bez precedensu. Wśród tej 10 pilotów mamy bardzo utytułowane nazwiska. No, nie mówię oczywiście
Mistrz Europy Łukasz Błaszczyk, tak?
Reprezentantach, bo to myślę wszyscy kibice tego sportu wiedzą, co oznacza nazwisko Łukasza Błaszczyka czy Mateusza Siodłoczka, naszych kadrowiczów, ale proszę zwrócić uwagę, Norbert Alin-Skarlat, człowiek, który wygrał tutaj 3 konkurencje.
Zawody.
3 konkurencje wygrane przez tego zawodnika w Ostrowie. Makoto Ishikawa, pilot.
Świetny gość, w ogóle bardzo dobrze zna Polskę.
Ogromnie doświadczony pilot, biorący udział niemal co roku w zawodach szybowcowych w Polsce. Znany wszystkim kibicom, najlepszy japoński pilot szybowcowy. Myślę, że chyba jedyny na świecie szybowcowy pilot zawodowy, opłacony przez cesarza i który wysyła go właśnie do Polski po to, żeby się
mamy Delta
nauczył.
India, drodzy Państwo.
Mamy na lotnisku kolejne szybowce, dokończę tylko Paul Kim Larsen, David Brumley, Dmitrij Timoszenko, nazwiska, które naprawdę bardzo wiele znaczą w tym sporcie. Dzisiaj walczą o medal w klasie standard i naprawdę wszystko się może tu wydarzyć.
Delta India, already on airfield, this is Sierra Nevada.
This is Sierra November,
sorry.
And we call it Sierra Nevada.
Yes. So the Delta India was Ivan Novak from Czech Republic, and Sierra November was Jarosław Tomana from Czech Republic
the
also.
Two pilots from one team. Czech Republic is very known, well-known country with very good pilots. Jarosław take the first place in the first task in this class. So they are fighting today for medals.
Yeah.
Maybe we can check the table of the club class now.
Okay, so after yesterday the task.
This is the task
from yesterday.
The last task, yeah.
And in totals,
Jarosław on the fourth place,
yeah.
just behind the podium, but he takes his chance to attack for the first positions, and he's in the front of the group of club class gliders, and everything depends on the time on the start gate, of course, but we can see he fly quite good in these conditions today.
Yeah, exactly, and still have chances to win the medal.
Yeah,
I guess probably the bronze medal, but still, he's on his route to.
yeah, everything depends how the Polish pair starts in the opening gate and which time they will come to airfield behind him. Yeah, as you know, the gliding sport is quite difficult to scoring, and everything takes place in the scoring office and the scorer's computer.
Okay, so we've got two gliders approaching to the airfield.
I think it's 50-meter class gliders. Maybe Makoto Ishikawa on the Kilo Sierra glider and Alpha Eden.
Matthew Scudder from Australia.
Yeah. So I think it's first glider from
15-meter class.
50 meters class, and they are very close to us, just on the final. On the finish ring.
Yeah, probably you will see them in a minute on your screens. Let the camera show them.
Yeah, it's about 3 kilometers from the airfield, and they will approach quite fast. They have just 100 meter on the finish ring above the ground level.
We are expecting a bunch of gliders at the same time, so there will be mass landing.
Yeah, but it's in a few minutes.
Yep.
Now landing gliders are the first gliders on the open gate on the start line, and the rest of pilots try to catch them the whole day.
Who's this?
I think it's Matthew Scudder.
Yeah,
on
it's Alpha One. Matthew Scudder from Australia. Regards for Michael Scudder, the father of Matthews. He's watching us live every day.
Oh yeah, regards to him. Say hello and
hello, Michael.
Matthew is the owner of the company which produced the Meteo forecast, SkySci.io, and is one of our sponsors. And he has a nice presentation yesterday and show us how the gliding forecast should look like.
Makoto Ichikawa already at the airfield.
Yeah, we were talking about him in Polish language, but everybody should know that Makoto is the friend of Polish gliding, because he was several times in Poland from maybe 20 years ago, and he take part in several competitions here in Poland. And I was talking with him personally today, and he says that he very likes being in Poland, and he knows many pilots from here, and he's impressive how our country looks like at this moment, and how the championships can be organized.
Okay, Maciej, we've got some time to show you the interviews with Makoto Ichikawa, for example, but still with the winners from task number 6. We've got Javier Gaude on the microphone, and we've got Jan Omsels from the 15-meter class.
The
leader, yeah, in 15-meter class, and the guy who will probably be on the foot of Sebastian Cava for the last. Very, very last glide, for the final glide. We are expecting them shortly at the airfield. Right now, the interviews, and we will be back in a moment. Jan, congratulations again. It was a pretty hard achievement, looking at the weather conditions, because at the very beginning it was only blue thermals, but you had cumulus clouds during the task.
Yes, of course. Yeah, the very beginning, the conditions were quite hard. We had very low ceiling of blue thermals. We were struggling all a little bit to get in a good position to get our task started. My teammate, unfortunately, had trouble with his bug wiper system, so he came low, and all of a sudden I recognized everybody is leaving, and he wasn't able to come up. So I decided to go alone. He was going. My teammate Sebastian, he was going on his own as well. After a few minutes, I was chasing the others the whole task long. They were like, I don't know. I think Sebastian started like 6-7 minutes ahead of me with the last goggle. And I found a good line, catching up the cumulus clouds on the southeastern turn point. Southwestern turn point was more or less blue again, and then it started to get a little bit tricky again. The others got slower, and they were carefully flying, so I could follow up from behind, and I did my final lap with them together. So pretty good day for me, and yeah.
Yeah, you gained 1,000 points, and second Sebastian Cava gained only 961, I guess. So you've got the advantage of 39 points, and right now you're first in total. So today task will be full of pressure on you.
It will be full of pressure on him as well, I think. Yeah, it's again like a pole position in Formula One driving. So. It's a long task today. Many things can happen, and the competition is not over yet. So let's see how everybody's doing.
Yeah. Looking at weather forecast, it's going to be a really long task, probably racing task, and probably about 500 kilometers.
Yes, that's what the task says right now, and we hope to have a good weather window doing that. I see the first cumulus are coming already. So we're looking forward to have an in-time start and have a good day in the air today.
What's your summary after these championships? What have you been doing during the rainy days, and how did you manage to get back to the business, to the flying after 3 days off?
Yeah, I mean, it's not over yet. It's really nice that it started with really good weather and it ends with good weather. So I think we'll have every day in a good memory, and of course it's hard to stay tuned to those 3 days in the rain. But we went to the sauna, we did some bowling, we did everything to keep our mood up high, and Darren is doing funny jokes over there, trying to irritate me. He's a good guy. Yeah, but I think we managed to get through those rainy days, and now here we are again.
Javier, congratulations, one of the last tasks at the first position. How would you describe your competition from yesterday?
Hello, thank you. Well, yesterday was a long task because the weather in the beginning was very well, and the competitors wait for start. And well, we start behind the big groups, and the weather conditions will be better in the middle of the first leg, and I could fly with the groups and win 5 minutes, 6 minutes, and well. The rest of the task I flew with the most of the glider, and well, I came back home and really happy because I know when I land here I know my position will be in first, second, and third place, and I was really happy.
Okay, how are you feeling here in Poland? Do you like it?
Yes, of course. It's my third time here. I flew the European Championship here in Ostrov, and after that I flew the World Championship in Leszno, and here again. I'm really happy here, and the people is very nice. The director of the championship they was a really good job, and I'm really happy.
Congratulations for your achievement, because I haven't heard about your winning during this competition, but you're still in the top of the table.
Thank you very much. It's the consistency game, so you have to fly very consistently every day to be overall in high standing.
How would you describe your last task? It was pretty hard at the beginning because we have blue thermals, but after that the cumulus appeared, so yes. It was a pure gliding.
Yes. I decided not to wait too much, which maybe was in hindsight mistake, but I jumped quite quickly to the cumulus, and I was very low when I arrived the first cumulus, about less than 250 meters, but I managed to climb my way very quickly, and then we were in the race in the cumulus field.
How you managed to get in business after 3 rainy days? It was pretty hard to get in a row to get to the competition after those 3 days off.
I think I've done this game long enough, so waiting for 3 days is quite normal in gliding in Europe, so that was no problem.
How you feel here in Poland and in Europe?
It's fantastic. I love Poland for gliding. I flew many competitions in Leszno. It's my first time in Ostrów, but it's pretty much similar. So it's very nice, and the people are very friendly. Weather is generally very nice. So thank you.
Have a good one.
Thank you.
And be in the top of the table.
Thank you very much.
This was Makoto Ichikawa from Japan. I would say the dark horse, if I can say that, the dark horse in his class.
Very nice guy. We know him very well here in Poland, as I said before. A very clever pilot and very experienced.
Okay, we've got at least 4 gliders approaching to the airfield right now. It's Romeo Tango, probably on your screens right now.
Almost in a minute we have landing of 70 club class glider. Yeah, this is Romeo Tango.
On Libel, right?
Yeah, this is the beautiful glider, Libel standard, quite old.
David Richter Trimmer from Austria.
Yeah, this is a beautiful glider. I love flying this, and it's still a good glider to taking part in the World Gliding Championships.
It's Alpha India at the final glide, or Alpha Juliet. No, Alpha Juliet.
Oh, you can see also India Papa Bravo with Team Kuipers from Netherlands landing on the airfield right now.
Yeah, the Team Kuipers had a situation without landing somewhere here near Michalków, I guess.
In one task we have about 50 gliders landed outside.
Yeah. It's Alpha Juliet on your screens. So Ray Stewart from Australia and
India Papa Bravo, Team Kuipers, Netherlands.
Team Kuipers from Netherlands. So we've got Dutch pilot already at the airfield, and still we are waiting for another gliders. They are near the last turning point, but still we've got Dariusz Laugaudas near to Wola Droszewska, so pretty close to the airfield. I see they are looking for some climb.
Yeah, but
over
you
here.
Can see Dariusz has quite a low altitude because it's only 700 meters above the ground, and they have opposite direction of the wind. So I don't think it's very comfortable final glide, but as we said before this studio, this task is a chance to attack first positions, or if there will be unlucky situation, you can down to the lowest positions on the table.
Yeah, he's still losing the altitude, so maybe something is going wrong. But
yeah, but you know, as I said before, it seems to be quite close to the airfield, but still it's about 17 kilometers to the airfield, and the altitude is not quite high. I think if Dariusz will catch some thermal,
yeah,
he
already did.
He will try to make a circle, and he will try to make the situation more comfortable because I'm the competition pilot too. I'm flying here in Ostrów for 25 years, and I know the conditions from this direction, and I think the altitude should be much more higher.
Much more higher, do you mean?
I think the best situation should be about 1,000 meters in this area.
In blue thermal, it's pretty hard job to do.
No, it's quite risky, as I said before. Yeah, they try to take their chance, so they must do risk, and if you will be lucky, you can attack first position, because this is the last task.
The last task, the last day, I would say, we will have the closing ceremony tomorrow at 11 local time, 11 a.m.
When I was going to the studio, I saw a lot of people watching, approaching gliders at the airfield. So there is a quite big crowd here. We have many gliding fans in the airport, and it's quite nice situation when our job can be also watching by people from the town.
Yeah, from the town and from the region, the whole region. There are people from Kalisz, from Ostrów Wielkopolski, from Pleszew, and from Ostrzeszów.
They will come from Poznań, and I met a lot of friends from Warsaw, and they try to be with their competitors at the last day, and cross the fingers for them.
Yeah, this is in Poland. The soaring, the gliding, it's called as a sport without the tribunes.
It's quite popular sport here. Everybody knows the names of Kawa, Błaszczyk,
Siodłoczek,
Grabowski, and also the leader of the club class, Tomasz Rubaj. They are very well known, and everyone at the airfield asked about them, and it's quite a good situation for gliding in general in Poland. We have a lot of pilots here, a lot of gliders, and they are flying in different clubs.
Okay, let's say it in Polish. Mamy tutaj ośrodek. To, co się dzieje tutaj w Michałkowie, to święto na pewno.
Wielkie szybowcowe święto na skalę światową. Bardzo się cieszymy, że mogliśmy ten sport przybliżyć odrobinę naszym kibicom, mieszkańcom okolicy, ale nie tylko tej bliskiej, Ostrowa, Kalisza, Krotoszyna, ale również całej Polsce, ponieważ jak wiem, te transmisje oglądane są w całym kraju i na świecie. A możemy trochę o tym szybownictwie więcej Państwu opowiedzieć, wyjaśnić meandry tego sportu. Mamy też sporo kibiców tutaj na miejscu, na terenie Aeroklubu Ostrowskiego. Gromadzą się licznie w naszych ogródkach restauracyjnych i obserwują po prostu te piękne doloty, białe szybowce, które się pojawiają tutaj grupami, zrzucają balast wodny i na dużej prędkości podchodzą do lądowania.
Mamy szybowiec z numerem konkursowym 69, zatem będzie to Szwed Niklas Lovgren, zbliżający się tutaj do lotniska w Michałkowie.
Jest tutaj bardzo ciekawa sytuacja. Patrzę na zegarek, pierwsze szybowce pojawiły się tutaj już przed 16. Aktualnie duża grupa będzie się zbliżała do naszego lotniska. Wszystko zależeć będzie od tego, o której szybowce odchodziły na trasę, ponieważ jak Tomku doskonale się orientujesz, czas odejścia na trasę jest różny. Każdy zawodnik podejmuje tą decyzję.
Podobno wyznaczany przez Sebastiana Kawę.
Podejmuje tą decyzję samodzielnie. No w klasie 15-metrowej sytuacja jest wyjątkowa. Mamy tam lidera niekwestionowanego Sebastiana Kawę, obserwowanego przez innych zawodników i bardzo często, prawie zawsze, to on determinuje ten moment odejścia. Każdy chce być tuż za nim i spróbować wyścignąć go na końcówce do lotu. Natomiast w sytuacji, kiedy pierwsze szybowce odeszły prawie godzinę przed ostatnimi, naprawdę tabela wyników może dopiero być jasna po zgraniu wszystkich plików z każdego rejestratora. Dlatego sędziowie w tej chwili już mają pełne ręce roboty i te szybowce, które doleciały, mogą być widoczne w tabeli wyników na naszej stronie internetowej. Chciałbym wrócić tu jeszcze...
6'9", this is Swedish pilot, Niklas Lofgren.
69 szybowiec ze Szwecji, Niklasa Lofgrena właśnie doleciał. Spodziewamy się przed chwilą, za moment następnych. Obserwowaliśmy tutaj przed chwilą zmagania Dariusa Legaudasa na szybowcu Papalima.
Musiał nabrać trochę wysokości.
Właśnie,
tak?
wydawało się już, że atakuje ostatnią prostą do lotniska, kiedy może wykonać dolot, ponieważ latam tutaj w Michałkowie już od ponad 26 lat. Również jako zawodnik szybowcowy pozwoliłem sobie skomentować, że według mnie no, ta sytuacja nie jest komfortowa i jeżeli chcielibyśmy spokojnie dolecieć do lotniska z wysokości 700 metrów z tej odległości, musielibyśmy naprawdę liczyć na szczęście i kominy termiczne po drodze, a to w locie po prostej może być zbyt ryzykowne w dniu dzisiejszym. A dlatego otóż po moich komentarzach Dariusz postanowił jednak zatrzymać się i w noszeniu termicznym w krążeniu podreperować swoją wysokość o 200 metrów i dopiero wtedy odleciał na dolot.
Mamy Tomasza Rubaja zbliżającego się do lotniska, ale wcześniej spodziewamy się szybowca Whisky Uniform, Whisky, tak?
Tak, to są szybowce klasy klub w tej chwili dolatujące, czyli ta druga grupa, która odeszła później po tych pierwszych szybowcach, które zameldowały się na lotnisku. Teraz właśnie decydują się losy medalu w klasie klub, ponieważ na pierwszym miejscu i drugim panowali przed tą konkurencją Polacy. Jak widać, niektórzy zawodnicy spróbowali zaatakować, odeszli na trasę wcześniej, próbując wykorzystać lepszą pogodę na pierwszym odcinku. Według mojej oceny Tomek Ruba jest niezagrożony, jeśli doleci bezpiecznie w tej chwili na lotnisko z odpowiednim zapasem wysokości, ma złoty medal mistrza świata. No, musiałoby się tu już naprawdę wydarzyć
coś niesamowitego,
jakieś nieszczęście, żeby to zostało stracone. Oczywiście trzymamy tu kciuki za Polaka, za obydwu Polaków w tej klasie. Być może za chwilę będziemy się cieszyli medalami mistrzów świata.
No właśnie, Whisky Uniform, in a minute on your screens. Whisky Uniform is Andrzej Lebiediew from Lithuania, so we've got two pilots from Lithuania.
Yeah, we are watching them close to the airfield, and the Whisky, the second glider LS4 with Javier Gaudet from Argentina, the winner of the last task. As you see, they attack the first positions.
Whisky Uniform on your screens. So this is Andrzej Lebiediew.
Yeah, the first position before this task was by Polish pilots, Tomasz Rubaj and
Jakub
Barszcz. So they try
and
to
Whisky, Javier Gaudet from
them.
Argentina, the winner from task number 6.
Yeah, the last task winner.
Really happy guy.
Very nice guys from Argentina, all of the team. I have my caravan on the camping site very close to them, and they are very friendly.
They seem to cheer, just to simply cheer with everything what is going on here. If they win, it's good. If they not win, it's better even.
Even if they outlanding, they can have
yeah,
fun and
fun in Brzeziny. Yeah,
and they catch some party with the locals. It's quite good.
Hotel India.
Situation.
Hotel India
is a Polish glider,
Babkiewicz.
but rented by Aleksander Babkiewicz from Belarus. And the altitude of approaching gliders is quite high, so it seems that they catch a
Some
good
climb.
thermals
this
and
is this
quite
is,
good
yeah.
road.
Still, we've got this is Tomasz Rubaj from Poland.
Alpha 8, SZD 55 and Tango Kilo, the second pilot from Poland.
Yeah, Jakub
Barszcz and Tomasz Rubaj na linii mety, proszę Państwa. No przejdziemy teraz na polski, bo aż po prostu serce się wyrywa.
Wygląda na to,
ciekawe.
drodzy Państwo, że czas przylotu naszych reprezentantów jest na tyle nie bardzo opóźniony w stosunku do tych pierwszych szybowców, że aż naprawdę chcę się pogratulować. Wygląda na to, proszę Państwa, że pierwsze pozycje w klasie klub w naszej tabeli są niezagrożone.
Francuzi przylecieli, Frédéric Huyot and Eric Bernard.
No mamy tutaj w tej chwili grupowe lądowanie zawodników klasy klub. To jest sytuacja spodziewana, ponieważ nasi zawodnicy byli bardzo pilnie
A to już nie klasa klub
obserwowani.
na pewno, to jest klasa 15-metrowa.
A w tej chwili widzimy
India, to jest Łukasz
Polacy,
Błaszczyk.
Polacy, klasa standard.
Łukasz Błaszczyk na Indii.
Czyli klasa standard, proszę Państwa, właśnie dolatuje do lotniska. Łukasz Błaszczyk, reprezentant Polski, członek miejscowego aeroklubu ostrowskiego.
Pilot.
Mój młodszy kolega, spotykaliśmy się wielokrotnie na trasach przelotu szybowcem i muszę Państwu powiedzieć, że znam niewielu ludzi, którzy czują tak bardzo dobrze powietrze, że można użyć terminu ptasi instynkt w tej sytuacji. Łukasz Błaszczyk na pewno ptasi instynkt posiada. Dumny jestem, że wywodzi się z mojego klubu, że mogliśmy razem trenować i mogłem startować na zawodach z tak doskonałym zawodnikiem. Na zdrowie.
Przepraszam, lotnisko wychodzi, drodzy Państwo, tutaj tak wieje, że...
Oczywiście pylą też te wszystkie pyłki traw, także można oddychać tutaj pełną piersią, ale również złapać jakąś alergię. Tak jak powiedziałem, nasi zawodnicy dolecieli. Oceniam dzisiejsze zadanie jako bardzo udane dla nich. Mam nadzieję, że nie zaskoczy nas tutaj nic w tabeli wyników i Polacy zgarną medale. Jeśli tak będzie, pogratulować i tylko się cieszyć.
Whisky Bravo, it's Antti Koskiniemi from the Finland.
Another SZD-55 glider. I think a lot of this kind of gliders taking part. It's quite good glider, even better than Yantar or Libel standard, but also has lowest points on the handicap. But I think the speed and the performance of this glider is quite nice.
It's Foxtrot Alpha Yankee approaching.
Foxtrot Alpha Yankee and Bravo Romeo and
Felipe
Uniform X.
Girado from Argentina on Foxtrot Alpha Yankee. It's Bravo Romeo at the second position. It's Peter Bertels from Belgium.
Yeah, we have another gliders approaching, another mass landing group, and it's beautiful view here in airfield, but it is also a quite dangerous situation, Tomasz, because as you know, the gliders land quite close to each other.
Yeah, exactly. The safety car needs to be here all the time. This is Foxtrot Alpha Yankee, as we already said.
Yeah, as you mentioned about safety car, I would like to say thank you to Roman Fałek, our safety officer, and his crew, and all crew, all staff taking part here at the organization, because there are about 50 volunteers here.
It's
Uniform X-ray and Bravo Romeo.
And Uniform X-ray is it's Alan Barnes from Australia, and Bravo Romeo is Peter Bertels from Belgium. So, and we've got Delta India, then Delta 1 approaching is Maroš Divok from Slovakia.
Yeah.
And
there is a situation.
Juliet Sierra.
There is a situation when different classes land at this moment, at one moment. So, as you see, the long task show us that the time of approaching gliders at the finals is almost the same in every class. Of course, we can notice that in the
what a close!
Oh yeah! Oh, it's quite dangerous situation.
Yeah, really close final.
as I said before, they must be very careful. I was talking about this on daily briefing because sometimes when you finish the championships, you are quite relaxed. You know, you are thinking about the road home and the things after the championships, but you must be very concentrated. And this is the dangerous game that they play, and they have still thinking about the safety.
In the statistics, you can be a part of the accident when you are going home, when you relax that you are in like 5 minutes to home, and this is the situations that that are generating the accidents.
I hope they will land all in safety, and their road to home will be also comfortable and safely.
Papa Golf, James Crowers from Australia, already landed. Hello, James.
Approaching now.
Hello, James. Good to see you here. Have you got any information about the outlandings today?
No, let's check our website when the outlanding reports are available. There is only one, I think.
It's G.
Outlanding.
Gerard Dale from Great Britain.
Gerard G. Dale, nice guy, is unlucky for today. It's Libel standard in the club class 520.
It's Pablo Vispe from Spain on your screens. Pablo Vispe on ASW 24.
And also G3 club class glider.
G3, it's Sviatoslav Rublev from.
And J1.
J1, it's USA pilot Michael Westbrook.
And J7, the club class glider.
J7. I'm sorry, I haven't got J7.
Maybe I make a mistake because he's land quite
far away
from us. Oh, another glider approaching very low. It is Yantar Standard.
Sierra Kilo.
Sergei Kluyev from Russia.
Exactly.
As you can see, he have hand on the lever of gear at the last moment, just before touching the ground. So it was not comfortable situation for him. Very low altitude. And
Papa Charlie, Sebastian Cava on your screens.
Oh yeah, we have a Papa Charlie here.
Papa Charlie had some problems during the towings because of what, Maciej?
The problem was technical with one of his bug wipers and a lot of bugs we have here in the air, and he decided to land because it's making the lower performance, and it can damage your wing finally. And Papa Charlie decided to land during towings, repair the bug wiper, clean the wings, and take his chance again.
Can we say that Sebastian already won this title, because he started to the competition as a probably last pilot?
No, I don't know. It is a quite complicated situation, and we can also see Romeo Papa Diana second here on the
Łukasz
airfield.
Grabowski, yeah.
So this is the situation when they fly in a pair during whole task. I think it's a good sign, good situation for them.
Kilo Whiskey, Rasmus Orskov, one of the leaders, I would say.
About the Cava, I think it is possible to win today, but we'll see at the scorer office, because now all files should be downloaded, and the scorers working on this. I don't know. This is situation.
Just speculating right now.
We have to wait.
We have to wait, but have a look at Łukasz Grabowski, because Sebastian Kawa started the task really lately, I would say, and Łukasz Grabowski was already in the air. So
I think they
he waited,
cooperate.
yeah?
The situation is quite normal. It is not nothing
Unusual, right.
They decided to fly later and to wait for a better conditions. I don't know. Maybe it's the better idea than the others started very early. For example, the German pilots starts I think half an hour before them.
It's Jan Omsels from Germany. Yeah, he was probably chasing Sebastian Kawa.
Probably, but we can see this on the results table, and if you are right, Kawa will be second.
Okay.
In the total.
Okay. Not okay for us, but still okay for the competition.
Yeah, we must wait. As I said before, the situation is very complicated in total results in both 50 meters and standard classes.
Yeah, very complicated situation, but
very little nervous for everybody. We have a lot of fans of Sebastian here, and they want to see the gold medal on his chest.
Yeah, exactly. And we will probably see some kind of a medal on his chest, but what color we will see?
We'll see.
It's Tango Papa.
Tango Papa, Libel Standard.
Tim Fletcher from Great Britain.
Yeah, the another British guy on the
75,
airfield.
Right?
And 75 Cirrus Standard.
Sergei Kluyev from Russia. This is Sergei Kluyev.
Sergei Kluyev has been already landed on the Yantar Standard, so 75 must be another.
Gerard
pilot.
Dale, maybe.
Yeah.
This is a Gerard Dale.
The
yes.
second.
No, Gerard Dale had outlanded. Yeah. So
we must see our table to check the contest number, and it will be all clear.
It's Tim Fletcher. Maybe let's
maybe
have
contest number sort is 75. Sergei Serov, not Sergei Kluyev.
Sergei Serov, exactly.
The second pilot from Russia. As you see, most of the teams fly together.
I am wondering where Mateusz Siodłoczek is. Maybe he has already landed. He was in pair with Łukasz Błaszczyk, but still I haven't seen him. So
yeah, we have next gliders approaching, landed far away from us, but in the safety
Echo Hotel
position.
It's Harry Hirvola from Finland.
Yeah. A Tomku, może przejdziemy znowu na polski,
Proszę
ponieważ
bardzo.
pojawili się na lotnisku kolejni reprezentanci naszego kraju.
Jest i Tomasz Rubaj, jest Jakub Barszcz, jest Sebastian Kawa, jest Łukasz Grabowski.
Łukasz Błaszczyk również doleciał
Też
w klasie
jest wcześniej.
standard, który miał dzisiaj trudne zadanie, ponieważ znajdował się w niewielkiej odległości od podium i podjął szansę zaatakowania czołowych pozycji. To jest, drodzy Państwo, sytuacja zawsze dosyć skomplikowana i stresująca dla pilota, kiedy musi atakować, musi być tym, który prowadzi stawkę do przodu. Znam Łukasza Błaszczyka od wielu lat, muszę się tutaj pochwalić. Łukasz jest moim kolegą klubowym, uczył się latać tutaj w Michałkowie na lotnisku Aeroklubu Ostrowskiego. Wielokrotnie startowaliśmy razem na loty treningowe szybowcami, czy też w zawodach. Obserwuję jego karierę od lat i bardzo szanuję jego umiejętności, można powiedzieć ptasi instynkt i to jest sytuacja rzadko bardzo spotykana.
Trochę mi się nogi ugięły, drodzy Państwo, bo zobaczyłem w klubach klasyfikację generalną i mamy Tomasza Rubaja na 11 pozycji dopiero, ale jeszcze nie przyszedł log z jego szybowca, więc na pewno konkurencję wygrał Jarosław Tomana, to możemy powiedzieć, tak?
Tak, możemy również posortować sobie wyniki w totalu i zobaczyć, w jakiej sytuacji znajduje się Jakub Barszcz, który
Jakub Barszcz
dzisiaj
800.
Jest za Jarosławem Tomaną, czyli stracił tutaj sporo punktów, jest tutaj między pilotami różnica około 20 punktów, ale drodzy Państwo, należy jeszcze poczekać na zgranie wszystkich logów, ponieważ system przelicza punkty również po dodaniu wyników najsłabszych zawodników. W związku z tym ta różnica między Jakubem Barszczem aktualnie na 11 miejscu, a Jarosławem Tomaną, który znajduje się w tym momencie na pierwszym miejscu w dzisiejszej konkurencji, może ulec zmniejszeniu, jeśli chodzi o straty punktowe. W związku z tym, no tak jak powiedzieliśmy wcześniej, wszystko odbywa się w tej chwili u sędziów w komputerze, pliki spływają, są analizowane, trwa ciężka praca naszych sędziów. I w tym momencie no, musimy po prostu czekać.
Musimy czekać, choć nie wygląda to dobrze. Tak
Nie wygląda to optymistycznie, wygląda tak, że drużyna z Czech zaryzykowała wcześniejsze odejście. Proszę zauważyć, czas odejścia 12:10. Nasi zawodnicy odchodzili prawdopodobnie później, około 15 minut. I jak widać na trasie nie udało się nadrobić aż takiej dużej różnicy. No, wszystko okaże się po zebraniu wyników pozostałych zawodników.
No mamy tutaj taką chwilę nerwówki, tak mówiąc kolokwialnie, natomiast no też emocjonujemy się tym, co się dzieje w tabeli.
No tutaj w mistrzostwach sytuacja jest bardzo denerwująca dla każdego teamu, ponieważ latają bardzo dobrzy piloci, walczą o swoje pozycje i wszystko może się wydarzyć. Myślę, że nie tylko my obgryzamy paznokcie.
Whisky Sierra on your screens.
Również pozostałe ekipy trzymają kciuki za swoich reprezentantów.
Antikos Kiniemi, no, it was Christian Roine from Finland. We were talking about the club class results after task number 7, so after all of the tasks during those championships, and we've got some logs already, and Jarosław Tomana
is now on the first place in the total results, but we must wait because the log files are downloaded, and every competitor have to send his AGC log file, and the results will change definitely.
India Kilo India on your screens. It's Richard Swanstrom from Swedish team, from the Swedish team. Łukasz Błaszczyk already landed, so let's have a look at the table here. For sure, the winner of the day is Makoto Ichikawa. So Makoto,
we must wait for another files, Tomasz. It's not the clear situation when we have only 3 pilots delivered
already at the airfield, right?
The log file. So we saw Makoto and Matthew were the first gliders on the ground. Their log file is first delivered to the scorers, but I think a lot can change in the time.
So this is the time we will probably have the mass landing.
Oh yeah, we can see this on the tracking now.
And we've got already lots of gliders at the airfield. Maciej, let's talk about the volunteers here during the championships. There were lots of them helping without any saying no and everything. They woke up early in the morning. They were here till the sun comes down. So
yeah, we have here a lot of young volunteers, a lot of helpers, and as you say, they were working here in the organization from early morning to late evening, and I'm very proud of them because it's a hard job and a full-time job during these more than 2 weeks. And if that nobody knows their names, and they are very helpful, and World Gliding Championships cannot be proceeding without them.
So for now, Jarosław Tomana split it in the first two gliders. As for now, Tomasz Rubaj is on the first position and Jakub Baksz is on the third position. We have to wait.
The situation in total results is quite interesting. Before this task, Jakub Baksz and Tomasz Rubaj were leaders of the club class, but today it seems that Jarosław Tomana attack very successful in this task. So probably these 3 places are as we can see now.
I am wondering what that glider is doing right now. But
we can see the glider turning right above the airfield. This is normal situation, nothing special. The pilot have enough speed and altitude, and he is following the procedure at this case, turning right, taking northern part of airfield to make a landing maneuver, and it's safely situation he can land in the safety area.
it's Marvin Hus from the USA. So this is the pilot from the USA. Okay, maybe we will have some results after. No results.
Yeah, I think we must wait. When the glider lands, I see some smoke close to the airfield. It seems to have some fire in the forest.
Maybe we should call. Maybe we should call the fire brigade.
Yeah, we have also another outlanding on our website reported.
Yeah, it's Jérôme Prats from Club Class, a French glider.
Yeah, Juliet Charlie, I think it's Spanish pilot.
Really? Okay, let's see.
Probably.
Yeah, exactly.
Probably the next glider landed on the airfield is Foxtrot Sierra India, Fernando Silva from the United States.
Fernando Silva, he's here for at least a month. He was here training with Adam Czelacki, Polish pilot.
Yeah, the USA pilots take a part in our Polish nationals in June here in Ostrów. They were training more than a month before championships. They take lesson from our pilots, Polish pilots, and it was very good training days for them.
It's Tango 5.
Tango 5, Jantar Standard.
Tango 5, it's Juha Vainika from Finland. Juha Vainika already at the
I
airfield.
think the whole team from Finland in the club class is already on the airfield.
Yeah, exactly. Standard class. Yeah, we already checked the results after task number 7.
Okej, Tomasz, bardzo przepraszam. Muszę opuścić niestety stanowisko studia. Obowiązki wzywają. Przed nami jeszcze dużo pracy, żeby te mistrzostwa zakończyć. Państwu chciałem bardzo serdecznie podziękować za kibicowanie, za sygnały, które nam dajecie na naszym Facebooku, na YouTubie. Zostańcie z nami również po mistrzostwach. Przyjeżdżajcie na lotnisko w Michałkowie. Zawsze mile tutaj wszystkich gościmy. Zapraszamy na loty widokowe i na kursy do Aeroklubu Ostrowskiego.
Maćku, dziękuję Ci za te 2 tygodnie. Thank you, Maciej, for being here during those championships. And right now, let's have a quick look at the finals. Let's see some more gliders approaching to the airfield, and we will be back in a second, in a bit, and probably everything will be clear as for now. Okay, we are back, and this is practically the end of our transmission. Thank you for being with us. We know lots of results from today in standard class. We've got just 3 records. It's Makoto Ishikawa, Matthew Scudder, and Ray Stewart, and in total, we've got Makoto Ishikawa probably on the first position. Yeah, but still we are waiting for the logs from gliders of Mateusz Siodłoczek, Łukasz Błaszczyk, and other pilots. The last pilots are approaching to the airfield. This is the last day of this championships, so we won't be able to see any finals more. So take a look because this is the last views, and very good information for Polish Polish fans, because as you can see on your screens, Łukasz Grabowski is now at the table with 1,000 points. That means he gained a really good he achieved a really good result after task number 7. Valid task number 7, and we are expecting that Sebastian Kawa, the partner of Łukasz Grabowski, has got the same achievement. Maybe these are the points to win the competition here in Poland. Hopefully it is so. The most important thing is it's a fight of Sebastian Kawa and Jan Omsels. Sebastian Kawa, as we already know, is a defender of the title in 15-meter class. Jan Omsels is a really good pilot from Germany. Still after Sebastian Kawa, even in front of Sebastian Kawa after task number 6. In club class, Jarosław Tomana, as I already said, on the first position for now, but these are the preliminary results on club class after valid task number 7. We've got Tomasz Rubaj and Jakub Barszcz, and in total probably nothing will happen. Tomasz Rubaj on first position, Jarosław Tomana from Czech Republic on position number 2, and Jakub Barszcz on position number 3. I don't think Ivan Nowak will close to Jakub Barszcz. So we've got medals in club class, and the medals goes to Tomasz Rubaj, Jarosław Tomana and Jakub Barszcz. But still we have to wait. Ciekawie się zrobiło, drodzy Państwo, w tej tabeli. Widzicie Państwo to na swoich oczach. Mamy Tomka Rubaja, Tomasza Rubaja na pierwszej pozycji. Jarosław Tomana wskoczył na pozycję numer 2, wyprzedzając Jakuba Barszcza, który został zepchnięty dziś na 3. pozycję, ale to i tak jest kapitalny wynik, świetny rezultat polskich szybowników. Mamy też dobrą wiadomość w klasie 15-metrowej. Otóż pierwsze logi, które dostarczył Łukasz Grabowski, mówią o tym, że zyskał na razie 1000 punktów, natomiast no nie przesądzajmy jeszcze. Całkiem dobry wynik Łukasza, 123 km na godzinę. Zobaczymy, jak to wyjdzie w praktyce. Ja tutaj z doświadczenia wiem, że może to wyglądać bardzo dobrze, ale jeszcze poczekajmy, bo to mogą być jeszcze takie sytuacje, w których wszystko się może zmienić. W standardy na razie niewiele wiadomo, jeśli chodzi o standardy, zatem to będzie na tyle. Żegnam się z Państwem, dziękuję za te 14 nawet dni spędzonych tutaj na lotnisku. Oczywiście nie łączyliśmy się codziennie, ale staraliśmy się Państwu prezentować te tajniki sztuki szybowcowej, pokazywać ciekawych ludzi, rozmawiać z nimi, pokazywać to, co się dzieje na lotnisku w Michałkowie z różnych perspektyw. Zatem mamy i drona, i mamy zdjęcia z kokpitu szybowca. Różnorakie sposoby wykorzystywaliśmy właśnie do pokazywania tych zawodów szybowcowych. Dla nas wielka nauczka w tym pozytywnym znaczeniu. To była transmisja prowadzona dla Państwa na żywo przez portal Info Ostrów. Dziękujemy za zaangażowanie. chłopaków tutaj, Dawid, Mateusz, Maciej i Sebastian. Dziękujemy Wam za to wszystko. Ja nazywam się Tomasz Wojciechowski. Także Państwu dziękuję za to, że byliście cały czas z nami. Dziękuję także firmie Promax za udostępnienie internetu światłowodowego do przeprowadzenia tej transmisji. I cóż, do zobaczenia może kiedyś, może podczas transmisji szybowcowych. Thanks everyone for watching the whole live broadcasting during those 14 days of 35th World Gliding Championships here in Michałków near Ostrów Wielkopolski. It was a pleasure to be here with you. It was a pleasure to meet fantastic people, to talk with them. Hope to see you in in a bit and in the same conditions here, like here in Ostrów Wielkopolski. Thanks again. Thanks for Info Ostrów, the people who organized the live broadcasting. Thanks for Aeroklub Ostrowski with the chief Karol Skarżyński. Thanks to Maciej Całka. Thanks to Artur Rutkowski. Thanks to Meteo guys. Thanks to everybody who left a comment on Facebook, on Instagram, everywhere. Thank you, and I leave you with beautiful views of the finals of last task of gliders during the championships. See you. Bye.